Bonjour à tous, bienvenue sur la chaîne YouTube d'AUTOhebdo pour une nouvelle interview consacrée au rallye et cette fois-ci, AUTOhebdo s'exporte à l'international. On a beaucoup de chance aujourd'hui puisque nous recevons l'un des pilotes qui sera présent sur la grille du WRC l'année prochaine dans le cadre de la catégorie rallye 1. Il a été récemment confirmé, il s'agit de Jon Armstrong. Hello Jon.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be here, and looking forward to chatting with you.
We're really happy to have you on our YouTube channel. Thanks a lot for giving us a few minutes to talk about your current news. So the first thing is that you are gonna drive the Ford Puma Rally 1 next season. It's gonna be your first time in the big championship, in the big category. Can we say that in a few days you're gonna live the best Christmas ever?
Yeah, I think Santa Claus, he already come very early. So yeah, to have this opportunity is really cool, and for sure it's like a dream come true. So it's going to be a nice Christmas to relax and obviously enjoy what opportunity we have. But already I'm watching some onboards and trying to prepare for next season. So yeah, the work has already started, but this is good that we have something to work towards. So yeah, maybe on Christmas Day you can relax, but otherwise you need to keep pushing.
What does it mean for you to share the team with another Irish guy like Josh?
Yeah, it's a big pleasure because we've seen the journey for Josh, and also Owen was my co-driver in 2024, so I already work with him, and yeah, to go and join them in the same team is great because there will be things that I can learn from them on the first year, and also I'm sure some things we can help with them, and if we all work as a team, we can basically improve our performance overall. So, and for the Motorsport Ireland Rally Academy to have two drivers competing in Rally 1 is brilliant and a big pleasure for everyone who's helped to support us. And yeah, hopefully now we can learn how to go faster and faster, and at some point we'll have maybe some solid results. And who knows, at the moment you can't say until you start driving like what the pace will be, how you can improve fast. But if I try to work hard, I'm sure we can get some good times and performances.
And we wish you all the best together. We can say also that France and Ireland in WRC are now at the same level. We are two on our side, two on Euro. That's nice for the country and for the motorsport into Ireland. You raced with all the different type of cars produced by M Sport by the past, the Rally 3, Rally 2, and you finished P2 into the ERC this season, into the European Championship. So that was quite a journey to come here in WRC 1, and you have succeeded in approximately all the steps before.
Yeah, it's been a big journey. Of course, now to make my debut, I am 31 years old, so already like an older age, so it's quite interesting. But I never give up on the dream to do it. And as you say, I've driven most of the M Sport cars through my career. So I started with the ST Group N Fiesta, which was many years ago, and then I moved to R2. From R2 then to Rally 4 in Junior WRC, and then Rally 3, Rally 2, and now Rally 1. But yeah, I done 2 seasons in Junior WRC. Unfortunately, I didn't win the championship, but I was second twice. So yeah, we already have some experience in the World Rally Championship, and for sure on those events, I have some memories. So it's not like starting from zero. But yeah, it's nice to have always been with M Sport, and for sure, I take good pleasure now coming from the smallest category all the way to the top. Is a great story, and for sure we want to keep pushing now so that the future we can stay in WRC for however many years. Now the drivers are staying longer and longer, so anything is possible.
We wish you to stay as long as Sébastien Ogier or something, and not like Calais Rovanpera, who decided to leave the WRC, unfortunately for us. What is really interesting with your career is that compared to other drivers who want to be on WRC one as fast as possible, can we say that you were rating the good moments? You had a lot of experience previously, and what we can say is that you were rating step by step and waiting for the good moment. Is that your opinion about your career also?
Yeah, I think at some points I had like ups and then downs and then up again. So it's taken maybe longer than what I wanted to get to this opportunity. Of course, to even have been in WRC2 would have been a good goal for maybe 4, 5, 6 years ago. So yeah, it would have been good to have been a bit more early, but life isn't always like this. And from my side, I always had the passion to keep trying to reach the WRC, and I never wanted to give up on the goal until it was not possible anymore from an age point of view. So yeah, it's just always been my dream, and I always wanted to keep rally driving. And in the end, if you keep doing some good performances and you're with the right backers and team, then they can give you some other opportunity elsewhere. And then now it's ended up that we can go back to the WRC, which is very, very nice. So yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy journey, and for sure lots of good stories along the way. So we're happy to be able to have the opportunity now. But for sure, even if you don't get this opportunity, it's been great to do everything I've done to this point. I already take a lot of memories from the events that I've done. So now it's like the ultimate dream. But for sure, sometimes you don't know if it's going to happen, but we're really happy it has.
And our eyes will be on you, I think, because you're going to be the only one to discover Rally 1 category. Maybe we're going to see new persons coming in the following weeks, but for the moment you are the fresher guy into this championship. You said a few minutes before that you have some experience on some events because of the junior WRC or because of the WRC also. Are you going to have bigger goals on this kind of events? Are you gonna try to aim some different performances because you're gonna knew some of the races?
I think so. Yes, I think it's quite normal that if you have experience in an event that you want to maybe push more or try to get better stage times. So yeah, and if you know the roads and the surface better, then naturally you feel more comfortable. So I think it's possible that places like Croatia or Portugal, even Sweden, that okay, I have some experience, so it's a bit more easy to feel like I can push. So for sure, let's see how the other rallies are going, and it's nice that I have all 14 rounds to really learn everything before 2027 also. But my way of rallying is to learn on the event also. If there's day one that we need to improve something, by day three hopefully we are much closer to achieving where we need to be. So yeah, it's going to be nice, and I think the main thing is to try and get as many miles as we can, but and do all of the stages. But for sure, my passion is to try and stretch to have some good pace also.
Okay, good. We're gonna talk in a few minutes also about new regulations into WRC coming into 2027. My question for the moment is that at the moment, are you more happy to be a Rally One driver in a few weeks, or sad because it's gonna be, unfortunately for you, the last season of this generation of cars?
Yeah, I think for me it's positive because it's the last season of this type of car, and to understand and feel the sensation of driving the car is going to be very nice. And I already done some small test in M Sports test track in on gravel in Greystoke, so that was really a big sensation with the aero and how fast that the cars are and how much grip they can achieve. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to being in the last season of these cars, and it's the end of an era. And okay, we know some things about the new regulations, but not like everything. So for sure, the next cars will be slightly slower, but that doesn't always mean that it's not going to be as good to drive, or that the competition can't be as good, because with all things considered, hopefully there will be more cars, more teams, more drivers when the regulation change, and this is important for sponsors and for drivers to get opportunities.
It's gonna be fast. It's gonna be safer. Maybe it's gonna be fun to see the competition. We have no doubt about it. So you have already tested the car, but do you have tested the car on tarmac for the moment, or only on gravel?
Only on gravel. So before Monte, I will do some work at M Sports Test Track, which is really nice facility, and then we will do some test in France before Monte Carlo, also like the week before or something like this. So yeah, it's going to be nice to do the test sessions and really understand fully what the car can do on tarmac. And with the aero, it should be quite impressive. And yeah, you need to think rewire your brain. So we'll be looking to get the screwdriver out and try to make my brain fast.
What an event also to start this experience, because Monte is one of the toughest events on the calendar, maybe the toughest. I don't know if we can say this, but with the snow, with black ice, with a lot of things that could happen, it's gonna be a huge event. Is that a pressure point for you to start your season on this kind of event with this new car for you?
I think naturally there's a lot of things which I don't know, and of course it's going to be a difficult challenge, because I've been to Monte Carlo, but only as the route note crew for 3 times. So to go there your first time to compete in the rally with Rally One is quite funny. But for sure it's serious business. So when I go up into the mountains on Thursday night, it will be like butterflies in the stomach. But we need to focus on trying to do a good job, understand fully the conditions of the rally, the stages, what the weather can change, how that might be tricky. So it's a very tough rally, big challenge, and of course with this type of car, it's even more difficult because you need to push when the conditions are nice. When the conditions are more icy with the glass, then you need to be more careful, and it's to have the balance between that.
Are you gonna try to catch Joshua from the very beginning of the season, or are you gonna try to gain experience before trying to compare special stage times?
It's difficult. I think some events I will be better suited than Josh, and probably on the other hand, he will be better suited with maybe some of the gravel. I think on tarmac that I can maybe already be closer to his level, and then on the gravel we need to see basically where my pace is. And of course, if I'm better on one event, I can help him, and if he's better than me on some other rally, then hopefully I can learn something from him also. So yeah, we will see. The main idea is that we can hopefully help each other, and of course, once you start to race, then you want to do the best you can, and yeah, we'll see who has the better pace. But of course, he's got one season already, so yeah, it's a lot about the experience and also the confidence that you have with the car. So we will see if I can gain the confidence and then learn the experience.
Okay, nice. We count on you. Just a few words regarding new regulations, as I told you a few minutes ago. Even if we don't know exactly everything, we know since yesterday that you gonna have two kind of cars into the top category with the brand new ones and the Rally 2, the current Rally 2 cars. Is that exciting for you? Is that something really good for the sport?
Yeah, I think from the side where you can say there's going to be more opportunity for drivers to have the chance to compete at the top level and see how they compare to Ogier or whoever is the best driver is really good and important. And I think important also for how we are able to have the sport of rally in the media and TV. It's going to be better, I think. So yeah, and for me, the cars, it doesn't matter so much how fast the car is. It's more the competition and how you're able to be at the highest level. So for me, it's not a big problem that the cars will be like slower or anything, because I think already Rally 2 is very nice to drive. But the main thing is to keep some passion with how the cars sound and how they look, and also how much performance there is. But I always think back to like the older cars, like from 2011 to 2016, that sometimes when they have less grip, they move and slide more. And for me, it can actually be better for the fans as well.
You had to wait a few years to step into the relevant category. So the thing of having less expensive cars, is that something important for you too?
Yeah, I think it's going to make it more easy for people like me to get the opportunity to make the move from Rally 2 up to the main category. So yeah, and if the current Rally 2 cars can be used, and with some modifications, it's much better, because it means more teams will have the chance to have drivers, private teams, and then we can see more drivers. Some drivers on their home rally have the chance to drive against the best, and that's important, because I think this was normal in the 90s and early 2000s, that you had local drivers who could come and do the events and show what they can do. Like in Finland, you had Tommy Macklin and people like this that could come and do one event and like, whoa, they're fast, and then they have a career. As now, it's almost impossible for this situation. So for sure, yeah, we need to get more opportunity.
For the fans, for the driver, it could be it could be a really nice move. Thanks a lot, Jon. Thanks for giving us a few minutes. We wish you the best in order to prepare the best way possible your Monte, and see you in Gap in a few weeks.
Perfect. See you soon. À bientôt.
À bientôt. Merci, Jon, et à très vite sur la chaîne YouTube d'AUTOhebdo pour de nouvelles interviews.